What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the Mortal Kombat Classic McFarlane toys, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Now these figures are both depicting their look from Mortal Kombat 2. I picked these guys up yesterday at GameStop, or EB Games in Canada. Yeah, I actually got the whole set. We did get Liu Kang and Katana. I believe that's wave 1. We are going to take a look at Liu and Katana in the next video. So this video is just about Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Before we start, I just want to do a quick little history of why I bought these. Basically, Mortal Kombat was like the very first game I ever played. So, yeah, definitely had to buy them. It's another one of those games that hasn't really had that much action figures. Like, they have classic figures that you can't really find anymore, G.I. Joe style ones, but now we have proper 7-inch scale articulated figures finally. So shout out to McFarlane for finally making these. Seeing a lot of hate online about these. I think a lot of people are forgetting that these are only like $25 figures. So, I mean, Jada Toys is doing something really good with the Street Fighter figures, so I get it. People want the Mortal Kombat figures to be like the Jada Toys figures, but you know, one day maybe Jada will take over and we'll get a little smaller version of these guys with more stuff. But for now, I'm happy to have these on my shelf. I've been wanting figures like these for a very long time. But yeah, anyways, let's dive into the figures here. We're gonna start with Scorpion. So here's Scorpion, and I will say the packaging is very nice. I do like the arcade in the front. Do really like that. Side of the box, we get the electrical thunder, I guess, from Raiden or something on both sides. There's the back of the box. If you guys want to read that, pause it now. Very cool. I like the back, how it shows like the character select screen when the game's just like waiting for you to start in the arcades back in the day. But yeah, nice decent box. I am probably going to keep the box, so let's it's going to take me a minute to get all these little twist ties off of them, so we're going to come back and look at him when he's out of the box. All right, here's Scorpion out of the box. He's looking pretty sick, honestly. We are going to take a quick look at what he comes with here. He does come with his spear, which is very cool. It's made of bendy wire, so you can literally just wrap this around his arm. If you really wanted to have him doing the spear, you can wrap that all the way around there. Very cool. Definitely has to have the spear. So yeah, very cool. Got to have that. He does come with the McFarlane stand that comes with every McFarlane figure. Just says Mortal Kombat Classic on it. Not bad. And he does come with 2... Is that it? No, he doesn't come with any hands. Wow, okay. So this figure doesn't actually have interchangeable hands. Must have got that mixed up with the Scorpion. Kind of lame, actually. I feel like we would definitely need another fist for Scorpion here. But yeah, so he doesn't really come with much. I will say the backdrop for the box is kind of cool. It has the armory level as a backdrop, so very cool. But yeah, disappointed not to get more accessories. I mean, definitely extra hands would have been nice, but yeah, not the greatest for the accessories. But yeah, let's go take a look at his articulation. All right, so for articulation, his head goes up about that much. If you go too far, his head pops off. So you do have to snap that back into play. Can turn side to side like that. You can look down that much, so that's kind of cool. His arms do spin all the way around, but the shoulder pads kind of stop it a little bit. But he does have, I think he has butterfly joints in there, so you can get some decent movement for his arms. Yeah, just the hard rubber there kind of blocks the top part of it. His waist can get him bent back a little bit. Nothing too crazy there, but still very decent movement. Waist swivel there. Legs go up pretty good. Double jointed knees. which we come to expect from these figures. Double jointed elbows as well. And yeah, he moves pretty good, man. I feel like you can get this guy in some pretty decent poses. It's just not having the extra hands, I feel, kind of kills it. But still very cool. And yeah, I'm very happy to have this. But let's take a look and see what he looks like next to another Scorpion figure. All right, here he is next to the MK11 Scorpion. Now, this isn't the first release. This was the second release, I believe. Just they changed the color patterns a little bit. But very similar into scale. The spear is definitely different kind of spear there. This is more of a modern look for it. I actually kind of like this one, but this one isn't a bendy wire. Yeah, it's not... like the articulation seems very similar. Still pins in the arms, unfortunately. But I still like this one. MK11 was a really cool game. But obviously the classics are the best. But yeah, that's the only other Scorpion figure I have in my collection, so I don't really have many figures to compare them to. But still pretty cool. This one I have a feeling has trouble standing, but he does have a stand as well. But yeah, there is the Scorpion comparison. So yeah, there is Scorpion, guys. Final thoughts, I would say it's still pretty cool, even though it doesn't come with all the accessories. There's not really much more you could have added, I guess, just interchangeable hands, maybe a different head with the skull, but I can totally see them doing a 2-pack or something later on with more accessories, more hands, maybe the skull head for them, but yeah, who knows. But that is Scorpion. Now we are going to go take a look at Sub-Zero. All right, so here is Sub-Zero in the packaging, very similar to Scorpion, basically the same box, just different picture and bio on the back. So if you want to read that, go ahead and pause it. But yeah, very cool in the box as well. We're going to take him out, take a closer look at his accessories. Doesn't look like he comes with much. And yeah, let's take a look at what he comes with here. All right, here's Scorpion out of the packaging, looking very cool. Very similar to the Scorpion. It looks like they're using the same exact molds and everything, basically. We are going to take a look at what he comes with first. He only comes with 2 interchangeable hands. One gripping kind of hand to hold something, and he does come with an open hand. So that's cool that he comes with the open hand, because if you guys know like his fighting stance, I'm pretty sure he has like this hand open, or I guess it would be this hand or whatever, and one hand down. I'm a sucker for the fighting stances. I kind of memorized them all. But yeah, so he doesn't really come with much, just 2 hands. And he does come with the same exact Mortal Kombat Classic figure stand there. So again, nothing really crazy about the accessories. It's kind of a downer, but they do have a 2-pack coming out with Sub-Zero and Melina, which comes with ice effects and I think frozen arms, and I think his eyes are like whited out. So kind of a lame way to get us to buy 2, because they could have just added all that stuff with this and just charged maybe like $5 more or something. But they're going to make another one, make us buy 2 figures, which kind of sucks. But other than that, I still think this figure is pretty cool. Articulation is going to be the exact same as Scorpion. This one's a little actually stiffer. Might have to heat that one up. But yeah, double jointed arms, can look up about that much. Look down about that much. Legs can go up about that much. Double jointed knees, pins, unfortunately. Such a nice sound. I love that sound. But yeah, waist can't really bend that much. You can have the swivel there. Toes, he's got the toe articulation. I don't know if I showed that off with the Scorpion, but he does have toe articulation. Yeah, very similar, basically the exact same figure as Scorpion. Just, you know, different color, different eyes. Yeah, so there is Sub-Zero and the articulation. Let's bring in a comparison figure from MK11. All right, here's Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 2 next to Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat 11. This MK11 Sub-Zero was the only one I could ever find in stores. So it's not the one I would have wanted, because he kind of has a lot of orange on him and whatnot, and his weapons have orange on them, so it's kind of weird. but at the time when I bought that one, it was the only one I could find. So they did actually just recently release like a Frostbite MK11 Sub-Zero, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that. It's still weird they're releasing figures for MK11 when MK1 has been out for quite a bit now. But there is the Sub-Zero next to Sub-Zero from MK11. He is a little bit taller, but I do have his knees kind of bent here because he is kind of hard to stand without that figure stand. But yeah, this one's way cooler. Way cooler. Classic style, looks way better. Let's bring him out and let's compare Sub-Zero and Scorpion here. As you can tell, they're basically the exact same figure. The belts are the same. Even the arms are looking the exact same. Knee pads, everything. So I feel like McFarlane definitely could have gave us more accessories since they're doing so much reuse here. But you know, I'm a sucker. Mortal Kombat is one of my favorite games of all time. There was no way in hell I was going to pass on these. Will we get better figures in the future from a different company? Probably. And when we do, I'll have those too. So not a big deal to me. I just want a nice MK display on my shelf. And if McFarlane's going to give it to me, I'm all for it. So there is Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Stay tuned to the channel. We're gonna take a look at Liu Kang and Katana in the next video. So make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Finish him!